Most people think aging is just about birthdays. Another candle on the cake, another year gone by. But after 75, something deeper begins to happen. Your body starts whispering. Quietly at first, small warnings that most people never notice. A little more tired after your walk. A meal that doesn't taste quite the same. A nap that lasts a little longer than it used to. These might seem harmless, even normal. But what if these are your body's way of saying, slow down? You're aging faster than you should? The truth is, fast aging doesn't happen overnight. It sneaks in silently, disguised as everyday changes. The ones we're told to simply accept as getting old. But here's the uncomfortable truth. You don't have to accept it. Science now shows that many seniors can actually slow down aging, even after 75, by recognizing these early warning signs and taking simple steps to turn things around. In today's video, we'll uncover the 4 hidden signs your body gives when you're aging, faster than normal, and, more importantly, how to reverse them starting today. So if you've ever felt like you're losing strength, balance, or the spark you once had, stay with me till the end. Because by the time we're done, you'll see that your best years don't have to be behind you. They can still be unfolding right now. You've worked hard. You've raised families, built homes, built legacies. You've given so much of yourself to children, to communities, to dreams that once felt impossible. And now, after 75, maybe you've started to notice. Things feel different. The body moves a little slower. The morning energy takes longer to arrive. A short walk that once felt effortless now leaves you catching your breath. Sometimes, the mind feels foggy, like thoughts take the scenic route before they arrive. Maybe you've even looked in the mirror and thought, when did this face start looking so tired? Or you've caught yourself sitting quietly, missing the spark that used to make each day feel exciting. But here's something many people forget. You are not broken. You are simply evolving. Aging fast is not destiny. It's a signal, and signals can be changed. Every cell in your body is still listening to how you live, what you eat, how you move, and even what you believe. You see, scientists now understand that the way we age is only partly about genes. The rest is shaped by small, daily habits, emotions, and mindset. That means you have far more control than you think. The truth is, many of the signs of getting old are not signs of aging. They're signs of neglecting what your body still needs. The muscles crave movement, the mind craves challenge, and the heart craves connection. When these needs go unmet, the body quietly begins to fade. But here's the hopeful part. The same way it fades, it can be reignited. When you start paying attention to your body's quiet messages, change happens faster than you expect. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore the 4 most common warnings that reveal your body might be aging faster than it should, and what you can do, starting today, to turn it around gently, naturally, and powerfully. Because your story doesn't end at 75. It's the beginning of a wiser, freer, stronger chapter, one where you finally get to live for you. The first warning sign that your body might be aging faster than it should is when it starts taking longer to recover. Think about it. A few years ago, a long walk might have left you tired but ready to go again the next day. Now, it takes 2 or 3 days to feel like yourself again. A small cold that once passed in a weekend now lingers for weeks. Even a day of house chores can leave your back or legs feeling sore for far too long. Most people shrug this off and say, well, that's just old age. But it's not quite that simple. What's really happening inside is this. Your body's cellular repair system, the mechanism that fixes tissue, replenishes energy, and clears out waste, is slowing down. It's not broken, just underfed and underused. When we move less, our circulation weakens. Blood, which carries oxygen and nutrients, doesn't reach muscles and joints as efficiently. When we eat light or skip protein, our cells don't get the building blocks they need to repair themselves. And when we stay dehydrated, those repairs take even longer. The result? Muscles ache longer. Energy stays low. You wake up feeling like your body's battery never fully recharged overnight. But here's the hopeful truth. You can restart your body's repair system. And it doesn't take a gym, heavy exercise, or complicated diets. Start small. Try 10 to 15 minutes of light movement each day. A gentle walk around the block. A few chair stretches while watching TV. Or simply standing and lifting your heels to strengthen circulation. Movement wakes up your blood flow. It's like flipping a switch that tells your body, hey, it's time to repair again. Then, look at your mornings. Instead of skipping breakfast or just sipping tea, add a protein-rich start, maybe an egg, a bit of Greek yogurt, or oatmeal with nuts. Protein gives your muscles and immune cells the raw materials to rebuild stronger. And don't forget water. Your cells depend on it to move nutrients, flush toxins, and repair faster. Try sipping a glass when you wake up and another between meals. These simple habits, moving daily, eating protein, and staying hydrated, act like a reset button for your recovery system. Within a few weeks, you'll notice the difference. You'll wake up less stiff. You'll bounce back from tired days faster. Your energy won't just return, it will start to stay with you longer. Because aging well isn't about avoiding tiredness. It's about recovering like your body still knows how. So the next time you feel sore or slow to recover, don't see it as weakness. See it as a gentle nudge, your body reminding you that it's ready to rebuild, if you give it the chance. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went there? Or found yourself less excited about things you used to enjoy? Your morning walk, your favorite TV show, even chatting with friends? It's easy to shrug it off and say, well, that's just old age. But what if it's not? What if your brain and emotions are simply trying to tell you something deeper, that your body needs? A little more care, connection, and sunlight than before? This second sign of accelerated aging often hides in plain sight. It's not just forgetfulness. It's that subtle heaviness in your mood, that fog that makes the days blend together. You might feel slower in thought, or just less yourself. Science now tells us that these feelings aren't inevitable. They're linked to real, physical factors like low vitamin D, reduced oxygen reaching the brain due to slower circulation, and, perhaps most overlooked of all, loneliness. You see, your brain is like a garden. It thrives on light, movement, and connection. When you cut off those nutrients, weeds of forgetfulness and sadness can start to grow. But the beauty is, with just a few simple steps, you can begin to nurture that garden again. Start small. Every morning, open your curtains wide and let the sunlight touch your face for at least 15 minutes. That light signals your body to produce vitamin D, a nutrient that powers your brain, sharpens your memory, and lifts your mood naturally. Next, stay socially active. The older we get, the more powerful human connection becomes for our health. Call your family regularly. Join a community group. Volunteer at your church or a local center. These aren't just nice ideas. They're proven ways to keep your brain active, your heart open, and your spirit alive. And remember, the mind feeds on conversation, laughter, and purpose. When you give your brain something to look forward to, it responds with more clarity, more joy, and more resilience. When was the last time you spent a full morning outside or had a good laugh with friends? Tell me in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you keep your mind and mood young. Feeling foggy or down doesn't mean you're getting old. It means your brain is asking for light, love, and movement. The moment you give it what it needs, it starts to bounce back faster than you might think. Because aging isn't the end of vitality. It's the beginning of understanding how to protect it. Have you noticed that standing up feels a little trickier than it used to? Maybe you reach for furniture when walking, or you catch yourself hunching over without realizing it. These little shifts might seem harmless, just part of getting older, but in truth, they're your body's quiet cry for help. This third warning sign of accelerated aging hides in plain sight. Changes in balance or posture. When your shoulders start to round forward or your steps feel less sure, it's often because your muscles and nerves are losing communication. The tiny stabilizer muscles that once held you steady begin to weaken, and the message between your brain and your body, the one that says, stay upright, stay balanced, doesn't travel as fast as it used to. But here's the good news, and it's powerful. You can train that connection back. The body never forgets how to be strong. It just needs a gentle reminder. Even after 75, your muscles and nerves can relearn how to work together. All it takes is a few minutes. A day of simple, safe movements. Start with this easy exercise. Stand tall and place one foot directly in front of the other. Heel to toe, like you're walking on a tightrope. Hold that position for 30 seconds, using a chair or wall for support if needed. This one movement wakes up your balance sensors, strengthens your ankles and hips, and sharpens your mind-body coordination. Next, try a few chair squats. Sit on a sturdy chair, then slowly stand up, keeping your chest lifted and your knees aligned. Lower yourself back down with control. Even 5 of these a day rebuild strength in your thighs and glutes, the muscles that keep you stable and confident when walking or climbing stairs. If you have a resistance band, loop it around your thighs and press outward gently as you stand or walk in place. This strengthens your core and hips, the foundation of every steady step you take. Try standing heel to toe right now, even if you're holding onto a chair. How did it feel? A little wobbly? That's okay. It means your balance sensors are waking up. Comment "I did it" if you tried it. Let's see how many of us are taking that first step together. Losing balance doesn't mean you're losing strength. It means your body is asking for movement. Every time you stand tall, stretch your shoulders back, or rise from your chair with purpose, you're sending your body a message: I'm still strong. I'm still here. And the truth is, it's never too late to rebuild your stability, confidence, and independence, because every steady step you take today protects your freedom tomorrow. Have you noticed lately that food just doesn't taste the same? Or that you're eating less, not because you're full, but because you're simply not interested? Maybe your sleep is restless too, wide awake at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering why your body doesn't rest like it used to. These may seem like small frustrations, but they're actually quiet, warning signs that your body's internal rhythm, your metabolism, is slowing down. When your appetite fades or your sleep becomes irregular, it often means your hormones and gut health are out of sync. And that's when silent aging begins to creep in, not in how you look, but in how you feel. Here's the truth. After 75, your body becomes more sensitive to the signals of nourishment, light, and rest. It still wants to thrive, but it needs you to listen differently. The good news? With just a few gentle changes, you can help your system reset naturally and beautifully. Start with your plate. Bring color back into your meals. Aim for a rainbow: bright berries, leafy greens, orange carrots, yellow bell peppers. Each color represents a different set of nutrients that protect your cells and reignite your metabolism. Next, think of your gut as your second brain. When it's happy, your mood and energy improve too. Add probiotics, simple things like yogurt, kefir, or fermented foods like sauerkraut, to your daily routine. They feed the good bacteria that keep your digestion smooth, your immune system strong, and your mind clearer. And let's talk about sleep, one of the most powerful anti-aging tools you already have. Create a nightly ritual that tells your body, it's time to rest now. Try turning off screens an hour before bed, phones, TVs, tablets, and replace them with a calming activity: reading a light book, listening to soft music, or sipping warm herbal tea. Then, go to bed and wake up at the same time each day. That consistency helps your body restore its natural rhythm, improving everything from your mood to your metabolism. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you had a truly restful night's sleep or felt excited about a homemade meal? Share one small habit that helps you sleep or eat better in the comments. You might inspire someone else today. When your appetite changes or your sleep gets off track, it's not a sign of weakness. It's your body's way of whispering, "Help me reset." And when you respond with nourishment, routine, and care, your body thanks you with more energy, clarity, and peace. Because aging well isn't about fighting time. It's about feeding your body the rhythm it deserves. Every balanced meal, every quiet night, every mindful choice is a message to your body: you still matter. You're still alive with purpose. Here's the beautiful truth. Your body is incredibly forgiving. Even after 75, it remembers how to heal, how to move, how to thrive. You are not too old, and it's not too late. Every walk you take, every laugh you share, every good night's sleep, they all send a signal to your cells that says, life is still happening here. And when your body hears that message, it responds faster than you believe. Scientists now know that certain longevity genes can actually switch back on at any age. They're waiting patiently for your choices to wake them up. Movement, connection, nourishment, sunlight, purpose. These are the keys that unlock those genes and begin reversing what time has tried to steal. You see, fast aging isn't a sentence, it's a signal. And every signal can be changed when you choose to stretch your body, feed it color, rest it deeply, and connect with others. You're not just slowing aging, you're rewriting your story. Think about it. Your body has carried you through decades of challenges, love, victories, and lessons. It's stronger than you realize. What it needs now isn't perfection, it's partnership. You and your body working together. So start today. Take that 10-minute walk. Call an old friend. Eat something fresh and bright. Turn off the screen early and rest your mind. These may seem small, but they are the tiny miracles that build strength, memory, and joy from the inside out. I'd love to hear from you. What small change are you going to start with today? A walk? More sunlight? A better night's sleep? Drop it in the comments, and let's start this movement together. The story of your health isn't finished. Every day, your body gives you another chance to write a stronger chapter. You can turn things around, not by doing everything at once, but by doing one loving thing at a time. So keep moving, keep laughing, keep choosing life. Because at 75 and beyond, the goal isn't just to add years, it's to add life to every year you have. Remember, aging doesn't define you, your choices do. And the moment you choose to nurture your body, it starts choosing you back. You've just learned the hidden signs of fast aging and how to turn them around. But remember, you're not walking this journey alone. Thousands of seniors around the world are waking up to the same truth, that it's never too late to feel strong, confident, and full of life again. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed any of these signs, slower recovery, foggy mood, poor sleep, or posture changes, in yourself or someone you love? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might be the spark that helps another senior take their first step toward healing today. Here on Senior Sense, we're more than just a channel. We're a family of lifelong learners, doers, and believers. We share real stories, simple science, and small daily habits that keep your body active and your spirit strong. If this video inspired you, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because each week, we'll bring you more wisdom that helps you stay vibrant, capable, and joyful after 60. And remember, every time you comment, like, or share, you're helping another senior somewhere in the world realize they're not alone. Together, we're building a movement of strength, wisdom, and hope. Thank you for spending your time with us today. Remember, age doesn't limit your strength, your joy, or your future. The best chapters of your life may still be unwritten, and you hold the pen. Subscribe to Senior Sense for weekly guidance and inspiration, and together, let's grow stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever.